All right. Welcome back to more KOTOR 2. Oh, we haven't gone down to the planet's surface yet, have we? That's why. Oh, wait, no. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We are on the planet's surface right now. This is why I saved. We're in the underground base, the Circa base, right? We need to go down to what are we doing here? There are escaped criminals. We need to find a new fuel source. We need to fix the HK droid. And we need to get my goddamn ship back. Oh, that's right. Our ship crashed. But it can get you out of the restoration zone. Once you have the ignition passcodes and open the underground hangar doors above you. Have you listened to Kendrick before the halftime show? Yes, I've heard that damn song. Like I said, why do you think I said it sounds like a freaking YouTube intro, dude? Sounds like one of those YouTube intros. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. I literally just started talking. I gotta sneeze, and this is echoing. Every time! Every time I start streaming, I gotta sneeze. Now I'm gonna have the sniffles. Oh, I've been poisoned! Son of a bee! Unlock the hangar doors. Base reactor is offline. Cannot unlock hangar doors. Okay.
Just say the word.
Wait. You're the one with the... Yeah, you can destroy force fields. Turn off security gas vents. Thank you! Advanced repair kit. Okay, so now the vents are... Oh, I need to use this. Meaning like during good Kid Mad City Pimp Up... No. Bro, I refuse to listen to mumble rappers, and that is what Kendrick Lamar is. He sucks. He's a mumble rapper. I could not give a shit less, man. I am not a fan of Kendrick Lamar. I think he sucks. I am... Dude, if I listen to any rap, it's going to be like rap of yesteryear, like fucking Tupac or Bone Thugs and Harmony or fucking any of that old shit. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, etc., etc. Although I guess Snoop Dogg is kind of a mumble rapper, but... Wait. Why did you switch? What, you stupid little cow. I'm just very, like, into the old rap. Old rap of yesteryear. Do I look like I'm part of a rescue team to you, asshole? Follow me out. I guess. Come on, man. I'll get you out of here. Control room, hangar, workbench, lab station, evacuation site. I'll do the right thing, get you out of here, man. Anyways, how y'all been? Fish, Beaverman, etc., everybody in the chat. How's your week's been? How's your week been? I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to the end of February because it begins March, and March is usually about halfway around March is usually where it starts to warm up around here and spring starts to begin. Oh shit, did we leave him behind? Doing well, just been chilling. Yeah, I've been seeing you in some people's chats, man. I've been lurking in some of the drama chats still. Where is this guy? Did I leave him behind? My dude, I'm sorry. I thought maybe you were as fast as I was. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Come on. Oh my god, I can't believe you are so fucking slow. You're literally like Mission in the first KOTOR game. Come on, stupid! Are you good? Are you stuck? I swear to god if you're stuck. If you are bugged out, I will fucking feed you to the robots. Come on, man. Go, come on. This way. Through here. Come on. There you go. There you go. Oh my god, I cannot believe I have to fucking baby walk this bastard the entire way. Yep, just watch my hips. One foot in front of the other. Come on. Can I just point him straight out? Like, hey, just go that way? Yeah, you're welcome. All this to fucking be a good guy. Jesus Christ. Do, 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 do. I need to get the Star Wars movies in 4K. I got to get the Crocodile Dundee movies because I guess they're changing them to, they're removing some certain scenes from the movies because they're offensive in 2025. Fucking... no, you gotta keep going down. That's right. Wish I could make that fucking mini-map a little bigger. Alright, alright. So here's where we found the guy. Don't see me yet, do you? Okay, good. You can't unlock it, but you may be able to blast it open with an explosive charge. Well, I don't have any fucking explosive charges. Let's just kill this guy.
I hear you. what's going on.
See if I can stun the droid. Why do they always save against that? Do I need to get my intelligence up? Say this though about the performance. Kind of wish I played more of the back catalog. I don't care. I watched the whole thing, dude. I couldn't understand half a fucking word that he said, man. Like I said, mumble rapper. Do I want to go all the way back and see if I can make a landmines? I mean, I guess I'll see if I can make a landmine to bust that open. So we got to go to the reactor first and fix the reactor, and then we can come back and. I have a feeling that you're going to be reactivating. Wait, the lab station, the one that makes the thing? Yes. Oh, horse shit. Son of a bitch. What is... Oh, yeah, that remote travels with old dude. All right. All that for a med pack and an adrenal stimulant. Oh. Oh. Hey, finally, a droid didn't save against it. Got him, bruh. Droid dash plating. Ha ha! Get crapped on. Really? All right. All right, let me go through here. I guess we need to... I guess that'll open in a little bit. I'm sure there's probably a open all security doors thing. Kendrick fan, please have mercy. I mean, dude, if you like Kendrick's music, that's Kendrick Lamar's music, that's fine, dude. I don't have a problem with people liking his music. I just don't like his fucking music, and I think he sucks. You can like whatever you like. I mean, I don't have a problem with you liking anything. I'll judge you harshly, but I'll judge you silently. But as long as you listen to what you enjoy, that's all that matters, right? Even if I am judging you harshly. Hello. Come with me, droid. What? Did... Okay. I don't know what that was about, but all right.
I hear you. What's going on?
Whoop, 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 whoop. Bowder, I need to hit the shield. Thank you. Turret has been. Why do I have a feeling that this turret, these turrets are not going to be disabled in a second?
Let me handle.
I got a bad feeling about this one. Okay. Okay. That doesn't look good. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Ow. Hello. Okay. Cool. Where's this go off to? Sub-level? One second. I need my blanket. Blanket! Oh. Tried to do Michael Jackson South Park blanket voice. Blanket! I watched more South Park yesterday. Started watching the COVID episodes, the one-shot COVID episodes, and it makes me want to actually go back and fucking like go through and complete all of the South Park like episodes and catch up. I really like the halftime show mainly because I've been listening. No Prince or Weekend at all. I'll tell you what, dude. Like, I fucks with the Weekend. I like the Weekend, man. The Weekend's some good shit, but that's because he reminds me of like. He reminds me of like. He's kind of the Michael Jackson of our era, in my opinion. I'll fuck with the Weekend. Like, that's about the only like rap / hip hop I really like. I don't mind. Every time a new Weekend album comes out, I'm bumping that shit. Like, I'll admit to that. Data pack contains the ignition code for the orbital shuttle in the underground hangar. Nice. Shutter, the orbital shutter. Okay, so now we go back to the control room. So I wonder if they wonder if they can open the sub-level and what that leads to. Dawn FM? Yeah, dude, I like all of it. I like Dawn FM. I like the, what was the first one it has where he's all busted up in the face and shit. Starboy, all that shit. Like, I really don't, I really have not, I have yet to really hear, like, a bad song from the weekend. What? Oh, you gotta go over here. Cool. Now we gotta deal with this big bastard, which I feel is gonna be our boss, so let's shield up here. Go ahead and pop a save. Tank droid. Ow! Look at this big fucking cunt. Bro, you're literally firing at the ground. Like, what the fuck? That hurt.
Time to take you down the side.
Heal, please. Thank you. There you go. Get on that guy. Oh, nope. Never mind. He turned around, back around. Come on, man. We almost got him. The health is going down. So is mine.
Time to take you down the side.
Come on, man.
Time to take you down the side.
Right as I healed. Nothing to scavenge off the big droid. All right. Hello? Like, get stuck in the wall? Bro, this game is so much more buggy compared to, like, the first one. Ooh, blue crystal. Found a second lightsaber part. All right, we got that guy down. All right, so to the shielded mesa and Talos Port. Step away from the shuttle. How do I get to military base sub level? I don't think we can fuck with that right now. We might be able to come back to it later. To the shielded mesa and Telos' polar region. All right. Hello, stupid bug-eyed frog thing. Goodbye.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has invaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Uh-oh. Oh, not again. Not another ship. Damn it. How many times he's got to get shot out of the air? Really? You got launched out of the ship? I'm pretty sure that would kill you.
Irritated declaration. There you are. It has been extremely difficult to track you down, Jedi. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
Any reason why you shot down my vessel?
Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location. Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints.
What are you assassin droids doing here?
Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here, we wonder?
How many of you are there?
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi, there are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
If you want to fight, then come on.
Just say the word.
Oh shit, need a heal.
What is it?
Just say the word.
Nice. All right. It's to hit, which is more of a character use close combat. All right. So let's go strength. Force immunity paralysis. Nice. Brazilian Ceresu lightsaber form. Ooh, better heal.
Time to even the odds. More where that came from.
Oh, you too, man. Okay. Awareness, security, demolitions, and stealth. Sneak attack.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
There's enough suffering in the galaxy. If I can alleviate for one person, then I've made a difference.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
If you're trying to guilt me out of helping people, you won't succeed.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
They are loyal companions, and I would not harm. I would never abandon my friends in such a way.
So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path.
Influence lost with Freya, but light side points gained. Freya, I'm starting to suspect you're a Sith more and more. Uh-oh. Speaking of the Sith.
felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it as if... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Well, now we're kind of in a fuck situation, aren't we? Freya, can I get rid of you? Cause I don't like you. Horse shit! Alright. HK control cluster. Lockout bypass. Okay. All right. So where the hell do we go now? Our ship is fucking junked. Baldur! Knocked unconscious while disclosed. If you find refuge, then he should recover in time. Please tell me this is like a door buried in that. Nice. Polar Plateau interior. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Who are you?
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense we will come to no harm.
I'll play along for now.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking.
Damn, Final Fantasy VIII was
Academy
released
living out here in the middle of
26
nowhere?
years ago
Is it
today.
hidden from the galaxy like the
Good
academies
God.
on Tatooine? But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear, mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If she is a Jedi, she will forgive. And if she is not, she will not care.
You can't tell her. Please. I'm asking you. I don't want her to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war, and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this woman we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve her until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scow like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats.
Baby, what are you doing?
Whatever wreckage you
Come up here, sit on Dad's lap.
I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment.
He's like,
may
Dad, you
begin
took my
to turn
sleeping
aside
spot.
as
I always sleep on the
If so,
footstool.
Your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical
Murderer.
moment approaches.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the Exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Tell me what you've done with my friends first.
Your concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained for their safety. I find it unusual that you are traveling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war.
Had some
Or
errands.
is that why you are here?
Welcome back, Beaver. Not an intention. My intention. Come here, Atris. See you again.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
The Force brought me here.
You presume much. The Force does not guide your movements, not anymore. Its connection was lost when you fell. Perhaps you feel that the Force also led you to the Mandalorian Wars as well, but in truth it only led to your exile.
Refresh my memory. Why did the Council cast me out?
Why? Because you turned your back on us. And the Order. You followed Revan to war against the Mandalorians. The very war that made Revan a Lord of the Sith, and ruined you.
Republic asked the Jedi for aid.
The Republic asked the Jedi Order for aid against the Mandalorians, that much is true. Yet that aid did not mean rushing into battle, giving in to aggression, your hate, your passions. You sought adventure, you hungered for battle, you could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
Also recall you wished me imprisoned or worse.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget.
That's my lightsaber!
Indeed. A lightsaber is the mark of a Jedi. When you turned your back on the Order, it was not yours anymore. I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
I wish to earn the right to carry my lightsaber again.
Become a Jedi again? That is a thing far out of reach. But I am not unsympathetic
Oh, no, it's
to your
not.
feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
I had no choice but to... I went to war to protect others, not for battle.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
And the Council's way was meet aggression with surrender? Is the Jedi way to let people be massacred?
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way. And you
Cinematic
turned
borders
on-
in video games? Yeah, 16:9 mode. Were you not tempted to help the innocent?
Of course I was. But the Jedi teachings require we examine how we may best help them. Action without reflection is not our way.
So you were content to let the Outer Rim die for the sake of teaching?
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
If not fought, the Republic would have fallen. That was a fact.
A physical victory perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
Triumph of pacifism? Surrender? How many people would have died if the Mandalorians hadn't been stopped?
You do not know...
Mandalorians, I have only my experiences to guide me, and they tell me you and the Council were wrong.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
I did nothing to you, yet you hate me. I could feel it. Why?
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Are you admitting to stealing the Ebon Hawk?
The Ebon Hawk is here, safe. Its records and navicomputer are being dissected to determine what caused the destruction of the Paragus facility.
Good luck with the navicomputer. You're wasting your time.
We're having some trouble with the navicomputer, but I think with your cooperation, willing or otherwise, that will cease to be an obstacle. If it is your ship, perhaps I should be questioning you as to what happened, and why you destroyed the facility and murdered all the miners stationed there.
All the miners were already dead.
A facility of over 150 personnel, all dead before you arrived. A childish story to mask your crime. And with the facility destroyed, you think there is no way to confirm your story. But I will pry the truth from you, I promise you that.
Who? Paragus' destruction... necessary.
Necessary? The destruction of Paragus was necessary? You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
I know it put Telos in jeopardy, but I had no choice.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet, and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
What do you mean?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
Almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian Wars.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are
We're
not
looping.
content
We're looping.
to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
So now I get blamed for the actions of the Sith?
The Sith? What do you mean?
The Sith have returned and they are hunting all Jedi.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. Tell me, where did you encounter them?
The Sith came for me on Paragus to kill me.
Paragus? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
Sith believed me to be the last Jedi.
You? If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
If so, then I offer you my help. You'll need it.
You offer your aid? After turning your back on me? On the Council? The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
Sith have numbers on their side. You'll need all those allies you can get, Jedi or not.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there we can call a council and see what can be done.
Where can I find my companions?
You shall find them north of here, in one of the old irrigation chambers. They have not been harmed. They are free to leave as well.
Fine, I'll be on my way.
Then I shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove her, mistress.
Give me my lightsaber!
Come with us. Are you all right, mistress?
The exile reminded me of something I had forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I have never seen another affect you so strongly. Was she important to you once?
We all have our heroes, and when we watch them fall, we die inside. She made a choice once, and I did not. The day we judged her, I stood in the chamber, and she was so right. She was so certain of it. I doubted myself, but not now. She will never make me doubt myself again. But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Long camera pan, like just all the way down the hallway. Give me my goddamn lightsaber! You shit! Where the hell am I? Let me in. Give me my shit. Ha ha ha. Surprise, bitch. I got a secondary gun.
Why have you approached me?
Especially for my friends.
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages.
So they are present. Then shut off and free them.
It is not part of my duties. Free them yourself. Then you must leave this place.
Why did you imprison them? We meant no harm.
They were caged for their safety, until we could determine your intent, Exile. Atris cautioned us against your tactics, fearing that your allies would create a distraction. Your companions gave us little trouble, however. The male could have presented some challenge if he had resisted, but he chose not to.
Who, Atten?
He has had some Echani training. He masks it well, but when you are in danger, his mask dropped into a stance we know well.
Must be mistaken.
You are the one who is mistaken. It requires you know what to look for.
Where would you have gotten that training?
I do not know. The Echani forms are known to be taught to military special forces throughout the galaxy. If the source is a mystery to you, perhaps you should ask him. It would be wise to know those you travel with.
Ebon Hawk, where is it?
Your ship is stored in the hangar. Atris has given you permission to leave this place, and permission to return if you remain in her service.
You are the Exile, the one Atris warned us about.
What did Atris say?
She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
Teasing you, I'm more like a sister to her.
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts, and she told us why you fell to the dark side.
Why was that?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
So why didn't I keep fighting in the Jedi Civil War?
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
That is untrue, but Atris is entitled to her opinion.
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Expressed feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
What do you think Atris' own heart says?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
If I fought Atris, then that might make the truth come out?
Perhaps. It may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy,
Rather have the Force or have a horse.
anger,
I'd rather you be
fear.
able to use the Force,
These
dude.
are
You can
true
move shit with your
forms of
mind. Like,
expression.
come on, bro. Can you imagine how popular I'd be at parties?
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
A difficult thing to describe.
Please, I wish to know.
Imagine awakening and hearing the heartbeat of the galaxy.
I see. Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
My pleasure.
Why have you approached? You have returned. I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have...
Use a good sparring
Very
match.
well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! I could spar.
Before we begin, are you familiar with Ichani traditions?
Does that have anything to do with why you wanted me to disrobe?
All duels between us shall be without armor of any kind. There shall be no restrictions upon our movements or upon yours. Your feet are not to leave the training mat during the battle. If they do, you will lose. Also, this is not a fight to the death. Restrain your instincts when we fight, and we shall do the same.
I understand. Stay on the mat, no armor, no striking to kill.
The fight will be with hands and feet only. No stimulants, shields, weapons, or other items. Also, do not call upon any Jedi techniques during our contest. If you do, then the battle will be over. In turn, I will not use our higher forms, for this is only an opening battle between us, a test of each other's strength.
You're ready, then so am I.
Let us begin.
Oh shit, I
You have
fucked up.
fallen. Very well. It shall be the same. Then let us begin.
No Jedi.
You have fallen.
I guess we just glitched this into a full fight.
Have you returned to fight again? Seek one of us out.
Okay.
Have you
Let's
returned
try
to
that
fight
again.
Very well. Our next battle will be using the higher forms among the Ichani. You may choose hands and feet, or whatever melee weapon you wish, but use no other items or Jedi techniques. Seek one of us out. Have you returned to fight again? Very well. Our next battle, you may choose hand. Then let us begin.
This will teach you.
Yeah, you just go ahead and kick me. I'll just stab the shit out of you. Oh, she might beat me. I don't know. Oh, I gotcha.
You have succeeded. If you will, seek one of us.
Maybe I can get something out of all
Have you
these
returned
fights.
to fight again? Very well. I shall honor your request. Our next battle shall be free of restriction on weapons and items, and you may use whatever technique Jedi. In turn, I will. Then let us begin.
Uh-oh.
This This will teach you.
You know much of melee combat. You surprise me. There is nothing more that we can teach you from such contests. Such battle would only be for battle's sake.
If you leave me alone, feel free to pair up.
If that is what you wish, then we shall honor it. We shall see how you fight against a group of us. We shall use whatever item, then let us.
Oh, I should have healed.
This will teach you. This will teach you.
Get up and fight! Wait, where's your weapon?
This will teach you. This will teach you. This will teach you.
Damn it, I always miss with the flurry, man. We have a great stream. Nice stop by. All right, Beaver Man. Thanks for coming in, man. I know I started super, super late tonight, man, but I wanted to get like a bunch of hours done tonight. I want to try to get at least like 9 hours done today on KOTOR 2. Trying to catch up on a bunch of gaming and shit. Thanks for coming in. Have a good night, man. Almost got him.
You are a strong opponent. Atris was correct about you. You know much of war and battle. Perhaps too much.
I think I could take all of you on without breaking a sweat.
One does not sweat in the polar regions of Telos.
God, my big one's gonna be like fighting everybody. Come back when I'm a lot stronger. We'll do this in the future when I'm a lot stronger, bro.
Did you find what you came for?
It depends. What was I supposed to find here?
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
One of the council cast me out of the order, wanted to punish me even further.
I see it now. The act has left its marks.
We need to get
Be
something to
warned,
drink in a minute.
Unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future. And more importantly, they can distract you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
Woman here is Jedi Atris, one of the council.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
It's plans to heal the galaxy and rebuild the order.
Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force.
Aren't the handmaidens students?
No, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive.
How do you know that? Were you reading their minds?
Invade the mind of another. It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained.
Oh, there's nothing to be gained talking here.
Very well, let us depart.
That okay? He looks out cold.
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
Alright then, let me free you.
I am sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
Nothing to apologize for. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
Jedi Academy, sealed on the northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
Are you well enough to travel?
I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
Come with me then. I could use your help.
Very well, General.
Light side points gained. Baldur. Sonic grenade here. I'm gonna save real quick. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Not too long. BRB. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Needed to make me a quick drink and use the potty and check on the cats. And I moved my old lamp into my bedroom so that I could have a little bit of light in there. Cats like the light. They like to sleep on the bed with the light. Don't ask me why. They'll sleep perfectly fine in the dark, but, you know. Maybe it's more for my peace of mind than anything. Who knows? But let's continue. The security tunneler there. Opponents there. Advanced med pack. God knows we're going to need more of those. As I wasted most of them on training. My robot!
Well, if it isn't the one who stole the Ebon Hawk. Not so smug now, are you, you little thief?
Your behavior core, they didn't memory wipe you, did they? Boop, 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 boop. Wasn't your fault they took the ship, T3. Hold on, what information are you talking about? Why would you want what's in your memory core? You fill me in later. Let's get you out of here first. See you at the Ebon Hawk. Where's that? When you're ready to leave. That's better. Light side points gained. Yay! Influence with T3, whatever the fuck his name is. Do 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 do. Lab, hangar, workbench. Nice. Anything else over here I can grab up? Alright, give me 1 second. Want to make some advanced med packs. Oh, God, I need a big stretch. Big freaking stretch. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Oi, oi, oi. This must be where the Ebon Hawk is. I got my ship back. Time to go. Oh.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet,
Hi, Jack.
I say
How
we
you doing?
burn sky until we see lines.
How are you tonight, sir? What's with T3? What are you talking about? Oh, doing all right, man. Just playing some late night KOTOR 2. Downloaded Atreus's archives.
machine say?
That's good, man. There was a hollow record of my trial in Atris's records.
We seem to have found it.
Doing all right, man. Just, you know, like I said, playing KOTOR 2. Part of my RPG Mania run through.
Do you know why we have called you here?
You have called me here to answer for my crimes on Malachor 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
I realized that following Revan to war was in violation of the Jedi Code, and I broke it, knowingly defying the wishes of the Council.
It is good you recognize this. It means you will understand why you must leave us.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Give me back my lightsaber!
You were correct, Kavar. When she was here, I felt it. It was as if she was not.
How long have you been playing this game? I think I started the middle of last week. Had other games that we were playing. I'm playing it like one day a week. Tomorrow we're gonna start.
You felt it. She has lost herself.
Tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday we're gonna do. Maybe Friday. I don't know if I'll be off for Friday or not. We're gonna do Monster Hunter World / Iceborne.
Our teachings that may have led Revan to
Get ready for Wilds to come out.
We are not the ones who taught him.
I was thinking about playing Rise, but it looks more like a freaking anime version of Monster Hunter World. I'm not really that interested in it, so we'll probably just do World Iceborne.
And Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they
Because you know that game is like fucking 400 hours long.
Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the Exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the Exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. She has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let her depart. She will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with her, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let her go because we must. Where she travels, she carries her destination with her.
Malachor 5 should have been her grave. You saw it in her walk, and in the Force. It was as if she was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and she cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told her the truth. A Jedi deserves to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believe was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years we will call her before us and explain what happened to her, and how she may be healed. Until then, she must accept her journey.
But she may never discover the truth, and she will never know why we cast her out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Those last few moments after my trial, I had no idea. Find anything else, let me know. Keep searching the archives. There may be more information in there. Here's a list of all missing Jedi. Sure, display it. Master Farouk Dantooine. Master Zez-Kai El Narshada. Master Kavar Onderon. No, I don't play Roblox. Master Vosh Korriban. Master Atris and Telos. We've already found that one. I knew all those Jedi Masters.
Strange coincidence. It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are looking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
We have no choice. Those Jedi know what happened to me. Yeah, I don't play Roblox, man.
General. Is there a
Not really
reason
my
you don't
thing.
carry a lightsaber anymore?
Interest in the Jedi Council took it from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
And why wouldn't I?
I don't know, General, but whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this.
Lightsaber,
A
please.
lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
Yes, I like a lightsaber, please. Again, there are some parts I
think
need.
I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
I'm going to become an expert on lightsabers.
I spent a lot of time around Jedi during the war. None of them would let me take their lightsaber apart, but I did learn about their construction. We need a power cell.
I have it.
Matrix,
Don't have it.
lens and focusing crystal.
I got the crystal.
Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my
I've got a
grasp.
blue crystal.
Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that
Thanks.
identify it as your own.
I
bring
got it
parts
on
to me
Etsy.
Before you get started building it, I'll make sure they're usable. All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
What's going on here?
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Well, don't worry. Baldur probably knows what he's doing.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get started.
Uh-oh.
You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
Give it a permanent +2 bonus to his constitution. Nice. So we have the Ebon Hawk back now. We got to figure out what to do next. Have a bit of a look around. Ooh, that thing is not there anymore. Neither is that one.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Teach me more about the Force.
Very well. What is it that drives you?
I want to build a lightsaber.
Indeed. A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing?
To defend you and my allies.
Then listen to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort, in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much less than they are.
But how do I make one?
The knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place. Very well. What?
More about the Force. I'm sure I'd like to know more about it.
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us.
What about when we fight on our journey?
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
Probably a good idea. Does Spawn have any advantages?
It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You and Kree possess a Force change special ability. When you use the Force power on yourself, the other gains benefit as well.
Technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks. Very well. What is it that drives you?
You teach me lightsaber forms.
The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho. The simplest of the forms return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience.
You tell me of the Shicho style? Tell me, yeah.
It is simple, and its simplicity is strength. It allows focus, a slightly improved chance of connecting with one's opponent. It has no other advantages or disadvantages. It is an effective form to fall back on when no other form will do. Others may come with time, with experience.
Tell me a Sorasu.
A defensive technique, but effective. Use it if you do not wish to be hit, or if you are facing many opponents with blasters. With a lightsaber blade and enough skill in deflection, it is an excellent defense against blasters, but in other situations, it merely delays the inevitable. Others may come with time, with experience.
Teach me more.
Very well. What is it that drives you?
Force forms.
Very well. Of which did you wish instruction?
Okay. One second, sorry. Okay. So we talked to Kreia. Nothing in the cargo hold. Go to medical. That's not how you get to medical. Hard to find you. You look like you need some routine maintenance. Just sit still. This won't take long. Nope. Must have left my hydro spanner in there. Others, dude. Did I do that? Try to upgrade your memory core again. Hey, let me take a look. All done. How do you feel? +1 intelligence. Nice. Blink, look. What? Me? I was working on you this whole time. All right, next piece into this asshole. Power core sticker. Initiate the control cluster. All right, we're getting there. Is there anything I need to know about medical? Nope, doesn't seem like it.
Hey, General, are you all right?
What are you talking about?
You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators.
You're one to talk.
Whoa, claws out today, aren't they? I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
Mandalorians had to be stopped.
I felt the same way. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
Got a reason any for joining.
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
JEDI are trained to resist such strong emotions.
I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle took control of me, drove me forward. It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
You have any shields I can use?
Sure do, General. I've made a few while I wasn't working on the ship. Here you go. Just remember, the best shield is not getting shot at all.
Yes, thank you for the abstinence conversation.
Sure do, General. Just remember. Something else I can... Sure do, General. Just remember.
Just give me these so I can break them apart.
Sure do, General. Just remember. Something else I can... Just working on the ship. Whoever made these repairs...
Fuck. I bet that blaster rifle is probably better. Droid chassis and the processor. Need to create a light.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
Because I've been more in touch with the Force than I ever have been.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too. Alright, what did...
Care to explain where you got your Achani training?
Huh? What are you talking about?
When you entered the Telos Academy, you dropped into an Achani combat stance.
Oh, that. Don't tell anyone, but you wouldn't believe how many fights you can prevent by just pretending to know that stuff. I mean, it doesn't compare to wearing a lightsaber, but then again, that doesn't seem to help you much.
Don't change the subject.
Yeah? So what? I don't ask any dumb questions about your past, despite the fact that it keeps throwing us into life-threatening situations. Wanna know why? I figure if you ever want to tell me something, you will. So give me the same respect, alright?
Not accusing you, I just want to know if you got any useful skills. You could be a real asset with combat training.
Well, hey, thanks. But you've got the wrong guy. I'm good at shooting people, cracking wise, and pretending to know how to fight with my hands.
Gained and lost. Well, shit. Go to Nar Shaddaa. We'll start in Nar Shaddaa.
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer.
Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
What's Nal Hutta?
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
There's lots of ex-soldiers on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers, so others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
How hard would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
It's not like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
It's refugee sector.
Not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
Yeah, Bonehead in for a landing.
And we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
Ooh.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While she walks upon the smuggler's moon, she is not to be harmed. Observe her, track her, but do not eclipse her movements, or
Chosimu poindoraka wa ichirendu momo parama kawana abawasi. You kroren man mapusiti nolara.
Honto no saka, jita bedwana maticha, kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupa naret atamakcha.
Taranamosibu indasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Bomababe wanto susintu mukarata. Tu es rectonatada ber mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me borokra.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Kavadumpe masura kul popayi botenya tachimurota kamsa. Javaskobo sabja, Rijesa karo nokso. Mochito sasakendeo. Kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupa naret atamakcha. Tahupo botenya go jucho picha. Gwen taba ni sochu. Norotoga proto lalashishi. Jubadosa jibacha. Ratak mansan. Tokosha na chitolo.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Doveri nincha, yonona shitasa chu.
Oh, you have no idea what I will do, buddy. You got no clue. I will fuck you up.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
We're gonna be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
Yeah, but Hawk looks a little exposed.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of. Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
I mind getting some new equipment.
There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile.
If Zez Kyle is here, I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult, but this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
Where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
The landing pad. Ships land on it.
No. Really? Thanks for the insight. And here I was, thinking you were a smart human. I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
I think it'll be fine where it is.
It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? Now, either get that piece of junk off my piece of junk, or you're going for a 2-kilometer walk to the ground.
What other ship?
That's none of your business.
All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive.
I can pay for the space and your time.
Yeah, right now all I'm hearing is talk. How much you offering?
50 credits ought to be enough.
Done! Pleasure doing business with you. I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
Oh, good. My credits! No! Did he just rip me off?
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
Got a couple of cowards without stomach for a real fight. What's going on here? Won't let you hurt that man. Stand away from him. Termination of the Shicho lightsaber form. Give me your stuff.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
Couldn't stand by and let them hurt you. Why were they hunting you?
Well, they work for the Exchange. For a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
Where can I find Visquis?
You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
Glad to help. You better head out before you run into more trouble.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend?
Here, take
Much
5.
appreciated, friend. Life's hard in the refugees.
Colonel's credits. I want you to answer some questions for me.
All right.
You know someone named Zez Kyle?
Oh, should I? He doesn't sound like a hut.
Tell me about the refugee sector.
This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up.
Jedi didn't do this. The Sith did.
That's 2 names for one thing. It's difficult to tell in the crossfire, and the Sith were led by Jedi. In the end, it didn't make much difference.
Why are the refugees here?
A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the Exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp. look,
All right.
one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place and easy to get lost in. If
I'd appreciate that.
I'll do that then. I'll come.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credit?
Here, take 5.
Stranger, I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands.
May help him if nothing else but to survive. Hope there's a chance for redemption every day.
And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another?
Does your pessimism run that deep?
The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target.
Uh-oh.
Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
The lesson I will never learn, for I do not believe it.
Very well, but mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
I don't even think Kreia is not exactly a good person. What the hell just happened?
And what did she want?
Not much. Just answers to some questions.
Really? Interesting.
Oi!
Haven't heard anything more yet. All right. This sector's filled with refugees and war vets.
The hell is that? Airspeed or navigation interface? You can assist me by getting out of the way. 30-second model. Explosive ends. I'm gonna buy some equipment.
Gerakada cemense bengar rukutoto unde juchawataso benkish manensitsi. Fela dibono ta munikranakada. Teriwana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kavrekare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemeno totorere senesentan.
I came here to do business.
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorakto kuro.
Looking for equipment and parts.
So sentorin teri. Gele resonto shenig rexi contunso des jun karatata.
Big Ears here might know someone who can change the Ebon Hawk's ID signature. Could be useful for avoiding notice.
Der rinto runto wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsadarane gra dalonota choloren.
You change a ship's ID transponder codes?
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorakto kuro katada. Fiabratora pada no ringatel camarada telefibu nubo de vicarana chenirara.
I could pay you for your time.
Teriwana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto run kavrekare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemeno totorere senesentan. Teriwana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto run kavrekare papanala ranshinga. Terache wemeno totorere senesentan. Ona jun senesensen drawiche kanel commercial chala fibonalo.
I use your workbench?
Ah, besotre naga. Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe me. Gerakada cemense bengar ruku. Der rinto runto wakare. Teriwana jun konat. Do rindisa
Big Ears here.
Teriwana jun konat.
Arandonovus robe. Defense bonus 1. And plus 1. And I like the heavy armor. This guy don't sell nothing to me. Oh. What happened to him? What would you like me to do? Plans? What plans? They aren't dangerous, are they? We get you a free version of that part once it's built, then I'll do it. What does the droid look like? We're gonna have fun coding. IT-31. Ooh, Mandalorian battle armor. 11 max dexterity bonuses, 0 resist with electrical, though. Oh, yeah. There you fucking go. Where does this go to? Ooh. Ain't nobody saw nothing? I didn't rip off shit? Who are you? Why is that? Other questions. I don't know if you hate the guild. You know who I am. Laws. Laws do they uphold? If they were all hunting one person, they couldn't attack each other? Who are some of the prime bounty hunters? Uh-oh. Who else? We handled them both. Anyone else? Anar? What about Mira? Why? I can find the guild? Could do to make them show themselves. Sound very comforting. How do I raise my bounty? Who should I make mad? Wookie. Okay. So, piss off the bounty hunters. Got it. Or don't piss off the bounty hunters. Who the hell knows?
The bounty hunter. Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Makes you think the ship's yours.
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
Ship is, you couldn't hold on to it. If you prove the ship is yours, I'll give it back to you.
The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin.
That's right, but I didn't know about the cargo hatch. Can I buy it from you?
No deal. A ship's worth its weight in spice on Nar Shaddaa, and nothing's worth being trapped here another year scrounging freight jobs.
What? It's our ship. I mean, your ship that I fly.
Good to hear you aren't going to challenge.
What are you doing? That's gonna trap us here.
I'll be going now. Get you.
Let me shoot him in the back.
Did I just lose my fucking ship and strand me here? My ship. Give me my ship. You can't have my ship.
Hey, I saw
your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine.
Makes you think the ship's yours?
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
If the ship's yours, I'll give it back to you. Go hold on to it, then you didn't deserve it.
So, you admit it's not yours. How did you come by it anyway? Who did you buy it from?
You're not taking the ship.
We'll see about that. Watch yourself. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Sorry, not letting you take my ship. Again! Again! For the second time! It gets stolen! Not allowing that to happen no more. What's in here? Whoops. Uh-oh.
Nora hagwa buska, yokolo alaubaka.
Whoops. That's not what I meant to happen, but okay, let's kill everybody.
Take you down to size. Let's settle this. Everyone down! Focus. I will silence this one.
Concussion grenade and cardio package. And a computer spike. Okie dokie. Undar.
Dawachosimu poindorakawa ichirendumu parama kawana abawasi. Dawachosimu poindorakawa ichirendumu parama kawana abawasi.
See where you're at. Five to 16. all you got here? Basket hilt? Guess that'll have to work.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
I don't know. I suddenly feel strange. I feel this background noise like a vibration.
It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
It's so alive, but with a desperation about it.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life.
Anger and desperation. Is there some way to heal it?
One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
I'm not interested in manipulation, but healing.
Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then you will discover that an act of healing depends largely on your perspective. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment for as long as it will last.
Maximum force points increased. Nice. Promenade. Okay, so before we go this way, JEDI. See what you have. Light battle armor. Energy, vibro bullet, longsword, yellow crystal. Precision chamber Mark 1. You need to stun fear and horror. Minimum constitution of 16. What's my constitution? It's at 16. Or no, is that with the added? You need a base of specific.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look, here's the one with your credits.
Excuse me?
Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
No need for this. Go on your way. Guess if I made them jump into the pit, that would be dark side points, huh?
Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong and tear you limb from limb.
I can handle them. For now, I need information.
All right. What'd you want to know?
Look for bounty hunters.
The bounty hunters don't have any one place where they stick around. Best thing I can tell you is if you want to find one, get a bounty on your head and then wait.
Look for a Jedi Master by the name of Ziz Kyle. Heard of him? You've been trying to catch your stream forever. Hope you're doing good. Hey, Innate, what's going on, man? Yeah, I've been, like, all over the place, dude. Life has been crazy. My sleep schedule has been kind of nuts, man. It's been really hard to, like, kind of lock down a normal stream. But I've been actually, I'm actually going to start, like, trying to, I don't know, stream more hours so that it's easier to catch me.
Jedi Master? You crazy? There aren't any more Jedi running around, let alone Masters. But you're
I don't know.
serious,
The world
aren't
is
you?
nuts, man.
Right,
Life is
well,
nuts.
look,
How you been?
If I were a Jedi,
How's he gaming?
I'd be where I could help people. As for where that happens on Nar Shaddaa, I have no idea.
Running nothing. Now get out of here.
Are you serious? All right. I must be doing
World life is
something right
nuts.
for you to
That's the
come
truth.
along and
Yeah.
bail me out like you did.
Started my RPG mania
And what is it you
stuff.
think you have accomplished?
I thought it was the best thing to do.
If you seek to aid everyone that suffers in the galaxy, you will only weaken yourself and weaken them.
Bitch.
It is the internal struggles when
See you
fought
playing
and won on
greatness?
their
Yeah,
own
I played,
that yield the
we got
strongest
through KOTOR
rewards.
1.
You stole that struggle from them, cheapened it.
If you were Nigri, I would do what I could to help you.
If you ever weakened yourself in such a way for me, I would rather suffer and
Working through
die
KOTOR
than
2.
have
I
you
think I'm going to
demean
play
yourself
Jade
by it.
Empire after
That is
this.
not who you
Also going to start Monster Hunter World and Iceborne before Wilds comes out. In your life, there's nothing I would not do for you or any of my allies.
Hey, thanks.
Then your allies are your weakness, and if they die, you die with them. And because of that, where once the Sith had but one target, now there are many, and you frustrate my attempts to protect you.
Perhaps you will. I don't want to hear it. Let's go.
If you do not wish to hear it, then you will remain deaf to everything around you, and that shall be punishment enough. Oh, I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root if your common sense will not permit it.
Kreia, I don't really like you, bro. I'm going to be honest. I think you're like, I don't know. There's something to you that just sets off all my alarm bells. We're going to leave your stream up? All right, man. I'll be streaming, like, into the morning and shit. Like, I'm not even hit first break yet. First break's at, like, 30. I've been on for about 3 hours. I'll probably be on for another 6 or so. I want to do about 9 or 10 hours today. Definitely going to do a lot of hours when I start Monster Hunter World tomorrow. But it doesn't show me, like, the influence that we have with them. I'll tell this bitch to kick my ass. Really, I'll jump back in and chat, man. All right, dude. I'll be on for God knows how long. Probably till this afternoon sometime if nothing gets in the way. Have yourself a good rest, bro. I've already saved, but fuck it, I'm gonna do the gamer thing and save twice. Is this a way out? So this is in Nar Shaddaa docks. ET and Tubbs droid? Need your memory core. New memory core. I'll speak the code. Looking for an astromech droid. IT-31 wants to belong to TN Tub. That droid there seems to know what I'm talking about. How about I buy it from you? How about 300? See what else you have for sale. The droid processor. Negotiated your release. Free to go. See you back at Tien's garage. Okay, now we've made a full loop around, so...
The bounty hunters have been laying low recently. Like they're waiting for something.
Shut up, I don't care. You see, made it back all right. I have a copy of the schematics of that part. Pay me some credits, I can make sure all copies are property. Listen, give me some of your parts. It's not, I wanted credits, but okay.
Tonoranga Manaka, Loka Kamaran, Loka Kamaran. Febko Emariam Gawatasitu. Donos Emaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka Sa Incho. Tonoranga Manaka. Donos Emaragith. Tonoranga Manaka.
Ondor, a Duros weapon merchant in the refugee sector, offered you a discount if you drive away a Rhodian female named Gita, who was undercutting his business. Gita? Ondor Crossway has a problem with you.
Jurun Maba. Kodu Soto, Mekoga. Machitu Pachama Chalawaba, Dona Sintonora Kipa Shakani.
Let's see what you have to offer. Okay. You'd offer me a discount too. If you want her gone, you need to raise your offer. You'll have to do better. I'm scared of the exchange. We'll tell the exchange. Give them my description. I'll be waiting. Counter your offer with a threat from the exchange. I'll choose a longer road. Ondo was irritating me anyways. Do my best and let you know. You mean before a veteran of a war yet to come? Pretty articulate for a Rhodian. Spend a lot of time around humans. I'm standing with Gita. Don't trouble her anymore. I made my choice. All right, where should we go next?
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba. Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma.
What is going on here?
Bornachi ninso pomaranka wongo ko.
Oh no. Whoop.
Jona Yurturanga Banisuka Kran Jun Soba me rap no Kumaran Disamat Mogachi nota harempe wanachi Drumpaba Nakare the Hupo Botenyo go Jucho Picha Gwen Tabani so Takan Tuchis Miku Mogo Graba Kich Kavadumpe Masuraku Popayi Botenya Tachimorosa Kavadumpe Masuraku Popayi Botenya Kavadumpe Masuraku Popayi Botenya
Get away all the competition.
Sonaranga Machochane Dota Lutu Padukri Donina Chiwa Kavadumpe Masuraku Popayi Botenya Kavadumpe Masuraku Popayi Botenya Tachimorosa Kamsa Javaskobo Sab Dravinuka soba mamama, dancha nek mamamba kanta mebaleng, misukucha. Kawana bota atagwa kankad. Joanna Masaranka ma Ramazurata? Ket Kavadumpe Masuraku Popayi Botenya Tachimurota Kamsa Javascorbo subject.
I can reprogram the computer behavior core with a process delay without him realizing it.
Kavadumpe Masuraku.
Central behavior core. Program the droid. Whoops. Your droid seems to have... You saw nothing. I believe your droid had a minor malfunction. Perhaps someone can buy the gallery from you. Perhaps born Elise? Whoops! My bad. Something I can help you find? Interface. It is. What is that? That's fine. I'll get that back. I'll get those light side points back. I mean, I made 2,000 credits. I need a stretch. Oh. Let's go. Let's check out the docks first.
Bograshon konti chaum, King Lord Aitha kun, Aitha patisa tong, Diakun batot kaun, Jona choba. Jayubong. Jiskapule. Junbula. Watagratug. Jimula. Chupayubong labograturong. Agtichimait. Muleranyon chuba. Nihun kagratuk. Jimut malabist white wata. Jiji. Naudung chong yomabula yuman. Yomawamani boba. Lorda wishwanga shachi. Nihun kagratuk. Jimut malabist white wata. Jiji. Naudung chong yomabula yuman. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga kuna konticha. Chuna konasa. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga kuna konticha. Chuna konasa.
Welcome to the docks of Nar Shaddaa. Is there anything here? Got a door here. Consoles. I guess we'll head this way. Apartment complex, maybe? I don't want to sneak up on you. I'm just leaving. I'm just looking around. I'm sorry.
Not a very good idea. Entering a Mandalorian's room uninvited. Why don't you back up to the point where you were standing outside the door and rethink your decision?
Pretty comfortable. Mandalorian with a sense of humor.
There are a few of us in the galaxy. Now, what do you want?
Nothing, just looking around.
Enjoy yourself. I thought we already went over this.
I'm a slow learner.
You're not going to survive long. Now get out of here.
Alright, fucking Mandalorians. Thanks for the credits. Captain? The Ejector. Keep an eye or a nose out for him if I can get inside the Ejector. Meanwhile, let me steal your shit. Thanks. I'm gonna finish inside this complex and then we'll probably take a break. Fifth scientist?
Tanto todos tumukarata. Meiranganaroto. Dosimana rachata.
Victoria, just checking out the area.
Dosokachi. Kawana abawasi.
Ask what you're doing.
Tenanjara. Tomachunga. Karota. Dosokachi. Nunchkawana. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meiranganaroto. Dosokachi. Kawana ab. Krotonoranga manatandi. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meiranganaroto. Nunchkawana sicho ranabamangak. Bosa non chirinta masukin kurawanka. Tanto todos tumukarata. Meiranga krotonoranga manatandi goroto. Bosa non chirinta masukin kurawanka. Bosonchi. Nunchkawana sicho. Dosokachi. Dosokachi. Nzukre masukun batungala. Merontono junsara garo. Dosokachi.
Pylon 3 in just a few minutes. A flop house, okay. Can I have one of your power cells? Ooh. 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 Nice. Gas mine, pulsar mark, scout. Why are you giving me so much? What the fuck? Lutra.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into.
Sorry, I didn't know anyone was in here.
No harm done. For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else.
What do you mean?
My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing.
Can't get into the refugee sector.
The exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. They're putting the squeeze on the whole sector, trying to crush the spirit out of the remaining refugees. Now I'm almost cleaned out. I burned the last of my fuel and my freight just getting here. The exchange promised me a job shuttling freight via cargo cruiser, and I'm close to taking them up on it.
You know she's still alive.
I don't. And that's the most frustrating thing. But sometimes I'm just sure she's still alive. Somewhere.
I'll get into the refugee sector for you.
Yeah? And what's it gonna cost me?
I'd just like to help if I can.
Well, I'm not gonna turn away an offer of help. All right.
Okay. Also, let me loot this. Cool. Magnetically sealed door.